Okay, this is hard. Logging without the flip screen. I'm so used to it. You know, the footage that you're watching right now is not actually from the A7S III. Had to give up on it, you know? There's too many downsides, too many things that I didn't like about it, and I felt the need to switch. I'm just kidding with you. This is actually not the A7S III though, but I didn't switch. Have you tried out the A1?
I was out shooting eagles with the A1, and what a camera.
You think it's good?
It's insanely good.
Wow.
So fast, and like the autofocus and everything is just perfection, especially for wildlife photography.
One of the things that I've been missing a whole lot the last 1.5 years has actually been to take photos and having the ability to crop in and out, reframe the shot, and make sure that, like, even though you don't have the right lens, you still can get the right shot.
Yeah.
You know?
Like in wildlife photography, that is, like, often you see a bird from a far distance and 600mm isn't enough. The 50 megapixel sensor is golden.
You want to know what the downside about this camera is though? The files. So big. Ooh.
You have to spend the same amount on hard drives as the A1 itself, I guess.
I have a couple of Thunderbolt SSDs. They are not cheap, but also some of the best ones that I've ever bought. I know, some of you might be thinking, Peter, come here. Why do you need both the A1 and the A7S III? Well, mainly because I've been missing something with the A7S III. I've been missing to be able to take the right photos whenever I need to take the right photos. And it's not that the A7S III is bad at taking photos. It's a great camera and I love it to death. I'm probably going to keep shooting videos with the A7S III for a very long time. Lately, I've been doing a little bit of client work where I've been both shooting videos and taking photos of a product. And most of the time, the A7S III does everything just fine, but there is times where you don't get the composition right in the camera and you want to adjust that later. The megapixel count in the A7S III is not nearly anywhere close to where the A1 is. As you probably know, when you want to reframe shots, you want to be able to have more megapixels so that you can move them around in the frame. And when you start to crop in on photos taken with the A7S III compared to photos taken with the A1, that is where you start to see the difference between the image quality of the 50 megapixel sensor compared to having a 12 megapixel sensor. The A1 is definitely an expensive camera, and I do not recommend you to go out and buy this just because I bought it. I just want to share my opinions on why I bought this and how I integrate this in my workflow on a day-to-day basis in order to be able to up my game and make better videos and take better photos as a videographer or photographer. And the thing that I felt with A7S III was that I wanted to have a camera that could do everything without trying to compromise on one thing or the other. This is still going to be my main camera because I love the A7S III and the form factor of it, but the A1 is one of those cameras that has everything that I need in the same body and in the same size as the A7S III. Of course, you're losing out on some things such as the low light performance when it comes to the A7S III, but I mean, when we were out camping, I was using this to vlog with, as you saw in the beginning of this video, and I used it throughout the entire night. I really like this tent. It feels like there's a lot of space and, you know, you can just have your own calm environment, but someone that knows how it is to have cozy camping. Olle. Hello, what is going on here? Are you having a party? Ha! Vad är detta?
Welcome to my home.
Ha! Hur mysigt är det här?
Ja, det är helt magiskt.
The cozy factor on this tent compared to mine? Unbeatable.
Can you hear the sound of the rain?
Yes, I can. We're shooting this at ISO 32,000 on the A1 right now. I actually think it looks pretty good though. This looks very good.
That's insane.
Oh, eldvakt. Still burning. And you even have the lights outside. Huh? Take a look at this. There are like lights going all the way around and then you look in. Hello. Hey. Hi.
That's just pure Instagramness, I guess.
I gotta agree with you. It looks very good. I'm a little bit jealous. Yeah. Just a little bit.
So I have a little feeling that in the next like 6 months, you'll probably see something like this on Peter's channel. I have a feeling about it.
Being able to shoot 8K with the A1 is something that I haven't done a lot yet, but I will definitely experiment with that. If you are following along on my vlog channel, they know that I'm shooting a lot of time lapses and that kind of stuff with super telephoto lenses. And one thing that I've been missing so much with the A7S III that the A7 III even had is the Super 35 mode. Being able to just punch in to APS-C mode right with the click of a button is something that can't be described how good it feels when you're trying to get that extra reach. Even though I'm shooting with a 100-400 millimeter lens, I still feel the need to go up to that extra like 600-700 range, and that is something that I simply can't do with the A7S III unless I have a lens that is actually fixed for that. Or if I go down to shoot in 1080p, which I don't want to do because I shoot all my videos in 4K to maintain the best image quality possible. But with the A1, you can get that shot, you can get that extra reach, and you can get that last compression that you want to have in your shot. And I think that being able to have a camera that can help you to actually get the shot that you want whenever you want it, that is what I've been missing with my A7S III. You can get some fantastic shots. I mean, like, I've been shooting all my videos on the A7S III. I'm even shooting with A7S III now, but having the bigger sensor off the A1 is definitely going to be a game changer for the way that I create content. I gotta say though, this screen, come on, no. Like, so hard to go back to that. When I was vlogging together with Olle, I was doing like this and then reached out my hand like that and then tried to see, and then, you know, every single time that I changed the frame, it was hard. But it's not a vlogging camera, it's a content creator camera. I would love to know your thoughts on this combo, the A1 and the A7S III, because for me, it feels like this is actually the absolute best combo that I can have in my arsenal right now when I don't want to compromise on anything, basically. Do drop a comment down below, and oh yeah, if you're wondering why I'm sounding like this, I don't know where to start about yesterday. When I was packing in the studio, I packed down the sleeping bag, I packed down survival mode deluxe, only to realize that at 3 a.m. I brought my summer sleeping bag. It's currently fall here in Sweden. Do you think I slept well? Not one bit. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna go home and take a whiskey and just die on the couch, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow, because I don't know if I'm gonna survive this, but if I do, thank you for watching.